Hi, I'm Ben Leader and I'm one of the partners here at Elrod Pope, and I'm here to talk to you today about what type of damages may be available after a car accident. There's essentially three separate categories of damages that we can claim as a result of a car accident. And the first one, and usually the most common one that people think about, are medical expenses. At the end of the day, we can claim any and all medical expenses that our client had to incur as a result of that accident. The law varies from state to state on exactly what we can claim from those medical expenses. In South Carolina, we can claim the total medical charges, whereas in North Carolina, we may be limited to claiming what health insurance actually paid to satisfy that bill versus the total charge of the bill. And so the state law varies in terms of what amount we can claim from medical bills, but medical bills are usually a central component of the damages that we claim in any personal injury case. The second category is lost wages. But for this accident, our client would have earned blank dollars in wages. This can be very simple or it can be very complicated. For example, if somebody works in an industrial setting, maybe in a factory, and they get paid a certain amount per hour and they work the same amount of hours plus overtime every week, it's very easy for us to calculate how much time they may have missed from work and how much money they lost as a result of the accident. It's as simple as it gets, just plugging into the formula their pay rate and the amount of hours they missed. It can be much more complicated when you're dealing with somebody that may own their own business, for example, that's not paid by the hour but has sustained a loss of income as a result of a wreck. And so lost income is a central component of what we look for in every case, and we want to make sure we claim every penny that that client would have earned but for this car accident taking place. And it's not only limited to them being written out of work due to injuries, but it may also be wages that they're missing as a result of having to go back and forth to physical therapy 2 or 3 times a week for a period of 6 to 8 weeks. And so at the end of the day, our goal is to make our client whole again, and it's to put them in the same position that they were in prior to the accident taking place. And so that means covering all of their medical expenses and covering all of their lost wages. And the third bucket or category of damages that I would describe is what I call non-economic damages. And that's probably the most difficult to place a dollar value on. It includes a number of different factors like pain and suffering, emotional distress, loss of enjoyment of life, humiliation, fear of injury, permanent injury, things like that. And what it really boils down to is how the accident impacted our client's life. And our job is to tell the story and to accurately portray that to the insurance company so that our client is fairly compensated for what they've gone through. So at the end of the day, the three different types of damages that we always look to claim in any personal injury case are medical expenses, lost wages, and non-economic damages. And these damages do have to be evaluated individually on a case-by-case basis.